For a brief period, the barracks were the headquarters for the rebellious Bear Flag Party, a group of U.S. horsemen that called themselves Osos, who captured/kidnapped General Vallejo from his home. They declared an independent Republic of California for 25 days, as the U.S. pioneers in California could not own land legally or run for office by law with Mexican government. The Bear Flag Revolt was the origin of California's first state flag, which was made by William Todd, and a copy of the flag is on display in the barracks today. This is the flag. Oh, it's quite quiet in here, actually. Back here, you can actually see the original Bear Flag for California. Well, my name is Ryan. I'm Shane, and we're reaching out to whoever resides in these quarters, whether that's faceless soldiers or General Vallejo himself, Wigman. If you would like to speak to us, maybe you can make a noise, you can say something, you can touch something, you can touch us.
You probably just get a bunch of nerdy school kids coming through here, getting excited to eat their PB&J sandwiches.
Yeah.
We're a couple of cool dudes. So,
We're going to give the floor to you right now. We're going to be silent. And this is your cue to show us your moves. I don't know. All right, here we go. Going silent now.
good cricket noises though. It almost sounds fake. You hear those crickets?
Kinda, yeah.
Imagine that in the day when they were here to see the coyotes out there.
Why are you saying coyotes?
I'm saying, can you imagine them just yipping out there?
Well, that's fine. I was just kind of baffled at your pronunciation. Coyotes.
Coyotes?
Which one is it? Coyotes or coyotes?
Yeah, something bad.
From a boy to an avenger, great comes in my age. Find me now, you have nothing else to say.
Another active area is the mission coordinator, where bizarrely, the apparition of a bear is often seen. Which, if you know the debilitating fear of bears, this is my worst. Which, if you know the debilitating fear of bears, this is my worst.
Never know, baby, what am I need for you? Oh my God, please don't make me do this, make me do this.
You come for me, don't miss. This is my worst nightmare.
Ghost bear?
Yeah, a ghost bear.
So that's two of your least favorite things.
That's double trouble for me.
That would be like a avocado pit made of heroin for me.
I guess so. Yeah.
A ghost bear? That's gotta be pretty easy to spot.
Well, I have my thermal camera, so okay.
Hello?
Well, I'm talking to a bear, so.
Yeah, sort of like just gonna cover ourselves in ghost piss.
Yeah. Does noise attract a bear?
Actually, it keeps them away.
What if you made the noise of like what does a bear eat?
Berries. Salmon.
Yeah, or like a deer.
Sort of a deer noise.
I don't know what the hell that sounds like.
Deer make weird noises. You think you know what a deer sounds like, and then you hear one and it goes like...
Just
It's frigid out here.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm not picking up anything with thermal. You can't even say come here, boy, to a bear.
No, you can't. Can you imagine if you could?
No, because I would never want to see a bear.
Is this like a well? This is just a big fire pit. Let's just take a moment to appreciate the ambience right now.
Yeah, I guess it is pretty good ambience.
You know what's really interesting to me is on a night like this, there's not a lot of modern sounds out right now, maybe some cars in the distance, but you can put yourself in the minds of people hundreds of years ago and think they were hearing
the random become your place.
that is true.
Mind
So that must be silent for 20 seconds and imagine.
Maybe look up into the stars.
will become tired. Everything become my blame. Men become
Well, now that we've shared that tender moment, should we go inside and try to find the demon? The final place we'll investigate is the chapel. chapel. This is where this historical story veers. In a town with a history of demonic possession, is this chapel, a known hotbed of tragedy and misery, the home of a demon? Or is it perhaps the malevolent spirit of Padre Altamira? One thing is for sure. If there's a demonic entity that is reckless enough to reside in a house of God, it is not one to be trifled with. And yet, here we are.
So it's in here.
Yeah. Alright, just give me a second.
What are you gonna do?
Revving myself up, man.
What are you gonna... Ooh, I'll tell you, it looks creepy from here.
Yeah, no shit. So we had our static cam set up here.
600 men like mad.
Hello? Large. So, what we're gonna do in here is we're gonna take our mag light and use it to communicate with,
600
don't even want to say it,
men.
whatever's in here.
The demon.
Sure. We have two flashlights here, one that's white and one that's black.
Was waiting. You was waiting.
Turn off the black one and turn on the white one.
Exert all your power. You've been dormant for too long.
What is that? Footsteps.
Demon, I command you to turn off the light. Looks like he's having fun with us.
Yeah, I'm having so much fun. Do I look like I'm having fun? Are we having fun? I would like very much to leave. If you want us to leave, turn off the black flashlight and turn on the white one right now.
It was too late.
What's it need to happen for you
Second
to
in
give me this?
command.
For me, I would need to see those turn off exactly what we say to turn off in the order that you said.
Okay, we'll give it a shot. Turn the black one on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There in the distance.
Ah, it sucks. I guess there's no demon inside here. Well, now it turned on. That's great. All right. Turn the white one on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so this is good for my mind. We're about to investigate this place individually. And if that stuff starts happening, I don't like
Don't go ahead. Don't go ahead. Find a way into death.
Just give me a
To
holler.
sunlight.
What are we doing, 10 minutes?
Turn.
Hello, Steve.
Make this whole place burn. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Nothing away we go. Away we go. Away we go. Speed ahead.
Lights. Your demon lights. Why don't you turn them off for me? Oh. Can you do it? No, you can't. Oh. Is that hard for you? Well, I'm trying the best I can.
You're getting nervous. You're self-service.
Do your very best.
Relax, my friend, and find plenty. All that we have been through, why would we get into? Fear the war and bloodshed. This is how we're supposed to live. With your sword and upset, we take what we could give. The person that you trust them, you stop and let it guard. That's your investment. No, it's not the hard to you. Let it amazing.
Around here, I'll tell you what.
With open arms, we guys leave the light from behind. Place, is dark. With open arms, with open arms.
How was it?
It was very challenging. This demon is unlike any demon we've faced before. So, tread lightly.
I mean, no, I ask you these crazy questions.
This time there's nothing. Yeah, you'll be fine.
I can warn you.
I've been waiting for this moment. I feel like you
We don't get back safely.
Here I am.
And we'll turn your place
Already, I'm
into
not even in the chapel
blazes.
yet, and I immediately regret this decision.
Come on, Ryan.
Life is amazing.
What's in here?
With open arms.
My name is Ryan,
Right, really right.
and I'm in the house of God. Why are you in here? Why do you remain?
With open arms. With open arms.
If those motion lights turn on, I'm gonna lose my damn mind.
When his food was
Alright, we'll
glowing.
flashlights here. What a fun thing we've done here. I'm
And wild
standing on an altar
notice just
alone
what kind of fruit
in a
they eat.
demon-infested church. Oh, and it suddenly got really cold. That's fun.
Mine,
If there is something in here,
that's what we get with open.
turn off those lights.
On the cedars.
Can you?
Where kindness is brave.
Estás
And he
muerto.
wears all the foods he eats. Cave. And there's a cave. Can feast. If we'll find this fulfilled cave.
Come on, man. Where are you? Just got the chills.
Life is
Where are you?
amazing. Made it with open
Don't belong here.
Remains there's Lord.
Estoy
Inside
aquí.
your heart.
Camina hacia mí. Camina. Mira. Estoy aquí.
Open up. Open.
Not afraid. Not afraid.
Open.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm not afraid. I'm in a house of God. I'm in a house of God. Let's hear it.
The final reckoning is the symphony of action and spectacle, always front to point. It's stunning, thrilling, and
As
spectacular.
I saw you.
You'll never see a movie like this again. Mission Impossible 3, 13, now play.
I don't even look behind me because I feel like something's behind me. Alright, Ryan. Thank God. Last time, we're getting pretty good with this demon stuff, the two of us. Sure. We should start doing like unless it's latched itself onto us and riding us like a little boat back to LA, and you wouldn't even know. Maybe you'll wake up in the middle of the night and you'll eat your cat. I feel like we're giving Father Tommy a run for his money. I don't think you should say that. Tripod's over there. Any last things you gotta say to this thing?
See you later, buddy. You got nothing.
You got nothing on the Adios, demon. You blew it. You had your chance to bag you a Bergmeister, and you blew it. Alright, that's a plan. See you later. Is it? Is it? You're never gonna see this mug again. Goodbye. I'm so glad that's over. Let's wait talk about it. After spending the night roaming the corridors of this tragic San Francisco mission, I can certainly see why it's believed to be haunted. I can only hope that there is indeed a demonic presence within the chapel that will not follow us home. But for now, whether or not Mission San Francisco Solano is definitively haunted will remain unsolved.
One of these days I'd love my eyes to turn black.
I would like that they never.
I'm telling you right now, if my eyes turn black, murder.
I'm telling you right now, I will not kill you. Why? Because I need to save you. No! And you'll come back, and then there's two reasons for it. One, you're my friend, I need to save you. Two, kind of. Yes. Two, I need you to eat crow when it comes to demons being real, because then after I save you from being possessed, you'll be like, oh, what happened? Did I eat too many hot dogs or something to pass out? And I'd be like, no, a demon went inside your body and danced you around like a little puppet.
Are you gonna wheel me out like Hannibal Lecter with like a straight
Yeah, like a straight jacket and a muslin. See, Sarah, he's fine. Look at him, he's chained. See, let me take off his logo for a second. See some chain thing. Here we go. Oh, shit, okay, yeah, he's fine. You know, he's just a little tired. Right?
Strategy succeed. When time, the time was spent.
Think about bats. See, they're all over the place.
It's just bats. They're just bats. I've lost the ability to feel.
They're gonna fucking murder you.
Alright, so we're here. Yuma, Arizona, for the famous Yuma prison.
Famous?
Yeah, 310 to Yuma. You never seen that film? I've seen This prison housed a lot of famous outlaws from
Okay, I'll
the
say
West
so.
to be transported here on a train. Taken here. Some where they met their demise.
I intend to make sure you don't fall behind.
We see a lot of
Back
these
to
things.
the warrior, very special kind. Warrior of the
Arizona
mind.
as part of our ongoing investigation into the question, are ghosts real? This prison has seen its fair share of death, despair, and famous outlaws.
We're seasonal vets at this point when it comes to prisons.
No.
We've been to several prisons, but we haven't been to an Old West prison.
That's true. A fun little way to mix it up there.
Yeah, a way to see ghouls behind bars that were good with a 6-shooter. Cool. Constructed in 1876, Yuma Territorial Prison overlooks the Colorado River on a bluff a few miles away from the confluence of the Gila River and Colorado River. Over the course of its 33 years in operation, 3,069 prisoners, 29 of whom were women, were incarcerated in the prison. The first 7 prisoners actually built their own cells. Some of the most infamous Old Southwest outlaws were held in Yuma, including Buckskin Frank Leslie. Buckskin murdered his girlfriend while drunk and is remembered for being, quote, the only man who could compare to Doc Holliday's blinding speed and accuracy with a 6-gun, end quote. Famous stagecoach bandit Pearl Hart was sentenced to 5 years at Yuma Territorial, but was pardoned after serving only 2 years, after allegedly using her feminine wiles on everyone from prison security to other prisoners. Elena Estrada, legendary for reportedly ripping her unfaithful partner's heart out and throwing it in his face, was sentenced to serve 7 years at Yuma as well. That seems like a bit much. I don't know, she tried to feed it to him. She shoved it in his face. Which seems kind of like overkill at that point, I imagine. Kind of like overkill at that point, I imagine. I don't know how many seconds we have left to be alive. Unless you just really just we're gonna go visit the prisons as well as Pearl Harbor. So if anybody is in here that would like to communicate with us, perhaps Pearl or maybe Elena, feel free to do so. You could make a noise, you could throw a rock at us, you could push us, you could talk to us.
Just tear our hearts out.
I prefer you not, Elena.
I mean, I've said that before to various groups, but
You might take that to heart.
he's got some experience.
Let's just get to it.
Yeah.
This is a vessel for you to hop into. Use this energy to talk to us. And then we could just talk. I just want to know if you're here, though. Lovely home you got here.
It's quite nice.
I'm not hearing anything. There's a lot of radio silence right now. Can you see the name of the prison we're at? I know you might be scared right now. We are trespassing on your space. I apologize for that.
We are professionals.
Turn us off for a second. There's a guitar right there. I imagine you'd like to play. I saw pictures of you guys playing in here. Can you play us a song? I love music.
Pluck it.
This video
Right, here's what
got
we're gonna do. We're gonna leave
I don't
now.
know how to do this.
Descriptions of the conditions of the prison vary depending on who's
He's a good
telling the story.
content creator. I
The
just don't
people of
know.
Yuma refer to the prison as the quote,
Oh,
country
sorry.
club on the
Him. I
Colorado,
think him. I'm
and
sorry.
resentful
I'm
of the
making
fact
that.
that the prison had
I
better
don't-
amenities
but
than
still,
the
I don't
majority of
think
their
that.
homes. Amenities included forced ventilation,
I still don't
electricity,
like that.
a sanitation system with 3 showers and 2 bathtubs, a prison band,
It
and a
almost caused me to have
2,000-book
our
library,
estimate.
the largest library
I don't
in the
like it.
territory at the
Because of
time.
it.
In fact, Yuma Territorial Prison was home to Yuma's only 3 flush toilets. At the same time, the prison was feared by inmates. It was described as, quote, impossible to endure or impossible to escape, end quote. Temperatures could reach a whopping 118 degrees in the summer, and the prison was surrounded by desert, quicksand, and rivers. Over its 33 years in operation, 112 prisoners died while incarcerated at Yuma Territorial Prison. Though numbers vary, it's reported that almost 50% of these prisoners died of tuberculosis. 1/3 died of natural causes other than tuberculosis. 8 were shot while attempting to escape. 6 killed themselves. 5 were killed in work accidents. 2 were murdered by another inmate. And 1 was executed by Yuba County. Events in particular that may have residual hauntings include the 1887 Gates riot that left 4 inmates dead and
I will not show me
this is the
There's the
response to the 1887 Gates
ever
riot.
because
Four people died
I have so much share on our games around,
during the riot.
and I will not share the games around because I told them I will not share. I asked them not to share our games.
Yeah. Is there anybody out here with us that would like to speak with us? I know 4 of you lost your lives here during an event that was quite violent. Is there anybody that would like to make their presence known that has anything to say? Maybe some unfinished business?
A riot,
I'm just
huh?
in like a kid back
This is
there
where
when it
I guess the
happened.
majority of the
Still was
conflict
on my
happened.
tablet.
Some of these prisoners.
Did you hear that?
I didn't do that. I know you're humoring me right now.
Not humoring.
Let's go check it out. Hello?
Who's there?
That was a pretty distinct footstep from over here.
Was that a
Yeah, I
call?
don't want to call you best because of
No, I'm
personal reactions with them.
Where's that cool here?
Their husband's nice. They should apologize to how they treated me.
Did you hear it again?
To
What's going on with
me.
you?
He said fine. I expressed major concern of
Alright, we're gonna leave.
why I
But
think
once again, we will be here all night.
they should
Just tonight, but we are not locked up.
major
We're law-abiding
concern.
citizens.
You know, the way you shushed me was quite rude.
So nice.
Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah, good.
it's very dismissive.
One inmate thought to haunt the prison is a man named John Ryan. Around 1900, Ryan was imprisoned on charges of crimes
public.
against
I think he
nature.
deleted it,
He
actually.
reportedly committed suicide in
have to
cell
check.
14. State historian Marshall Trimble says, quote, tour guides say they feel
I
a
read
cold chill when walking by the
so yeah,
cell.
I'm just gonna
End quote.
take
The
it
majority of those who see his apparition describe it as a light white glow where his body would be and shining eyes, and say they also feel the air get noticeably colder. So right now we're approaching John Ryan's cell. This is actually, other than the solitary cell, the punishment cell, this is said to be the most active cell in this entire building, or prison, I should say. It said that he was an outcast. The prisoners didn't like him. The prison guards did not like him.
Just to be in prison.
All right, John. We're coming in. We're entering. It's quite hot in here. The air is. It smells quite just imagine we're been in here for like 10 seconds. Can you imagine living in it? This cell is said to be the place where John took his life.
Is this graffiti in the walls? Is this historical? Well, that's in 1932.
Yeah, that's a fat spider.
That's a chunky wall.
Anyways, John, if you'd like to communicate with us, just show us a sign. You can move something. You can knock on the wall. You can close this cell. Lock us in here with you.
If we unlock it's very rude.
Anything you want to say, John? I get it. There's something to talk to us. Hello? Shut up. What was that? I have your shoulders right now, John. I hear everything. I believe I just heard a voice. Is that you? Or am I just losing it? Sounded like a voice. I don't know what it said. It was a whisper. No, it didn't whisper that. It was the spider. The gift shop is also said to be a place of activity. Alrighty, so right now we're in the gift shop, and weirdly enough, this is actually one of the most active places in this entire prison for ghosts or people. People perusing, and people in jail, and people in jail. sometimes things just fall off the shelves. And you know, this is kind of like not that impressive to you that this falls off. Maybe there's a more big one, sure. But there's something like this, and it comes off of that, which they say has happened a couple of times.
It's good. If something's falling off of these, it's also highly likely that one of them, you know, is on the edge or something that falls. You know, they're not, I don't know, I'm not, I mean, it's less of a stretch than the rim one.
I don't know about that. This is like a lot.
Yeah, that's fine.
It goes up. Well, if there's anything in this gift shop, when you knock something off, we won't get angry. We just want to see. We can move one of these things off of these. What do they call this? Hanging receptacle. That's not our fault.
What about this girl, the girlfriend?
It's like an water situation.
Yeah, so, I don't think it goes. Well, they also have girl and boyfriend.
And a therapist. This is a dark section of this gift shop. If you could knock anything off of this wall, that would be great. It would help me prove that there is something in here. To this man.
This is the dumbest scene we've ever filmed.
The outside isolation cell is another area of the prison. It said that misbehaving prisoners would be placed in this cell under a tin roof, forcing those inside to endure the miserable weather conditions in plain view of the other prisoners. Shall we?
Okay, let's get in the box.
Alright, let's do it. We're gonna find out why you're still here. And if there's anything else that you wanted to say,
Now's the time.
can you say either of our names back to us? What's that? We just want to talk.
What's Murray? What's that? He said Murray.
I'm gonna need to hear more than one word for me to think there's somebody in here. Who was that? The last two voices. There was a male and a female. Do you know each other? What are you trying to say?
Do you love each other? When are you gonna pop the questions?
Come on. Come on.
Did that hit some weight?
Stop. Alright, we're gonna get out of here now. The guard watchtower is also said to be active. Is it possible that guards continue to stay at their post on this tower? This is actually really cool. This is the first time we've ever been in a guard tower. We've been to so many prisons, but we've never been in a guard tower.
So now here's their view of the rides. It's in the game.
Exactly. This is the view they would have had. Shall we do that for your box set? Reach out. Hello.
What was that?
Just to let you be pretty quiet. We're here up in your guard tower, and right now we're trying to reach out to any prison guards who watch over this prison.
That's right.
Can you say our names back to us, just to let us know that you would like to talk to us?
Again, Ron. Shane.
What was that?
No, I meant some of you were easy guys, just cashing a check, but some of you were probably real assholes. Huh? What did you say to me? Speak up! That's what I thought. I'm sorry, I thought this was a tower full of people who knew what they were doing. Huh? What'd you say? Speak up! Coward! Cowards! All of you!
Jesus Christ.
You're cowards!
This is the kind of man that you shouldn't be pushed around by.
I'm strange and off-putting. I should not feel confident in the face of any man
Yet here you are, smiling in the face of the devil.
because I've triumphed once again.
However, the most feared part of the prison, both in present day and back when prisoners were actually incarcerated there, is an area referred to as the Snake Den. The Snake Den was a 10-foot by 10-foot punishment cell carved into the hillside with a For some, this punishment would last months. They had no contact with others, and light came only from a small ventilation shaft. It got the name Snake Den and Scorpion Den because legend has it that a cruel guard would drop a snake or scorpion through the air shaft. Perhaps due to this extended period of suffering, many feel this cell is the most active area in the prison. According to state historian Marshall Trimble, quote, one reporter planned to stay in the cell overnight shackled to a ring for 48 hours with a jug of water and a loaf of bread. But after 37 hours, called for help to be released, insisting that she felt she wasn't alone in the cell. To finish off our investigation, we'll investigate the snake den individually.
I'm walking into the dark cell. That's the one. It stinks, I'll tell you that. A lot of bats in here. Think about bats. See? Bats.
This, that stresses me out each time I see that. I don't know if they are not even sure. Oh, excuse me.
If there's any ghosts in here, I've been a little preoccupied with all the bats and the large train going by. But if you have a moment, now would be a good time to make yourself known. Bats sometimes carry rabies. That's a thing I'm afraid of. That was now they're getting coffee. Okay, guys. I wasn't in there. Right, I know we've done this a lot of times, but I've told you you're going to hate it in there. This may take the cake for you.
I think so. I was in there briefly just to look at it, and I'm not excited right now.
How many bats were in there when you looked at it earlier?
About a dozen.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, man. Alright. Do not be afraid. It's just bats. They're just bats.
Sometimes I do a thing when I'm scared. I locate the part of my brain that's terrified. And I just
What
sort of
islands have you seen
Not
before?
today, devil birds. Not today. I hope he didn't piss them off when he was in there. And there it is. The dark cell.